and welcome to Bad at Board Games. My name is Brad Lake, and I'm bad at board games, so you don't have to be. Today, we're going to be talking about Kickstarters and what's on Kickstarters. Are any of them interesting, or are they all just boring? And then at the very end, we're going to go through a whole list of what Kickstarter recommends that I might want. And most of them aren't board games, and one of them's a little... Just stick around to the end and we'll check it out together. It's comical. All right, we're going to jump right in. We have Marvel Dice Throne now, and they have some new expansions. We've got some X-Men, we've got Hela, we've got Mysterio, we've got Rogue, Cyclops, looks like there's a Deadpool. Little box to go with this, so I don't know if that's just a single character like they do occasionally. Looks like we got a Wolverine character down here on the bottom. This is, as Dice Throne does, exploded. It's already at 1.3, almost $1.4 million. It's going up as we talk. 6,000 backers. And if you like Marvel, if you like Dice Throne, I like the Marvel Dice Throne better than I do the regular Dice Throne. And I don't know if it's just the characters. We have a few regular Dice Throne characters, so we don't have like the whole bundle. And then Toph bought I think it's the 4-pack, might be the 6-pack of the Marvel Dice Throne. And we just enjoyed the mechanics of that one better based on the characters that they had. Like Thor has the hammer and you throw it and it kind of comes back and such. So those were kind of fun. I'm not sure I'm going to back this. I think you can have too much Dice Throne. I know, don't flame me for those who absolutely love this game. It is a great game, but I don't know if it's something I need more of. We enjoy it. We play it every once in a while. It's not constantly coming to the table. Some of the rules are kind of wonky and trying to understand them, so it makes it like difficult as you're trying to understand and look up on a game that you would think would be kind of easy to play and move forward with. So, just that clarification of some of the rules on something that you think should be a little bit easier is a bit annoying. Looks like we have some kind of a board here. And what are we doing here? We select missions. We set up in seconds. It does set up quickly. That's very nice. And looks like they changed how they do it somewhat. That's interesting. So Rodney has a how to play, but this is the old Marvel Dice Throne, so this would just be the normal way. I'm kind of curious, what are they doing? We've got a Deadpool character. Love the miniature. That's hilarious. Looks like a clown on a Deadpool ball. Yeah, that I'm all in on that. If I could just buy that, I might. It does say you can pledge $25 just to buy Deadpool. So there you go. You might want Deadpool. We've got, so Dice Throne Missions is a new solo cooperative expansion, and that's $60. So that's the expansion, and that gives you a different way to play the game, kind of, or an addition onto how to play it. And then we've got the limited edition battle chest, 8 brand new heroes, stored in a beautifully organized game system, plus the X-Men promo pack for free. We've got Wolverine, Storm, Psylocke, Iceman. That's a very teenage-looking Iceman. And Jean Grey, Dark Phoenix, Rogue, Gambit, Cyclops. We've got the good ones. And then Deadpool. So that's pretty cool. I'm curious how that plays. I think I'd have to watch before I spend $60 on a way to play it cooperatively and solo, so to speak. That's pretty interesting. I think I'm going to end up just making this a longer video about this game, maybe. Well, maybe not. They have a lot of stuff. You do not need miniatures with this game. Don't pay the 40. Well, if you have kids, get the $45 worth of miniatures. They'll probably have a blast playing with these as toys. And What is this? 100 micron thickness PVC free material premium card sleeves. Oh, so those are the sleeves for the cards. Depending on how much you pull it out, that might be worth it. You've got game mats depending on what you want. Deadpool on Unicorn is hilarious. And we have the all-in at $170. And then just, it got the all-in gameplay, like everything, for $259. They are not messing around. Just all the new things at $449. Holy mackerel. That's just all the new things. The all-in is $599. Wow. And just wow. All right. I don't think this isn't Kingdom Death Monster. This isn't Oathsworn. My personal opinion, don't spend $600 on this game. But there's a lot of it. So how much Dice Throne do you need in your life? And then on shipping, we are, let's see. I guess if you're in the US, you're looking at about $10. And new gameplay, $15. So you're in that $15 to $40 range. I haven't backed anything from them, from Roxley. So I don't know how accurate they are to their shipping. But yeah, you're going to be paying a lot. Say like $15 on top of $169 or $15 on top of $99. So you're at $100 and you're going to be at $100. Probably it's not going to be $15. It'll be more. And so you're at $115. And this will come to retail. So that's the one thing you like all the stuff did. Now, I don't know if they're going to hold off on Deadpool. It doesn't say all Deadpool reveals from the Kickstarter campaign. It doesn't say that it is exclusive. So maybe check into that. Maybe the Deadpool, if you're like me, I think that's hilarious. And I may have to back for $25 just to get Deadpool. That might actually be worth it for me as we scroll and scroll and scroll. All right. So that's Marvel Dice Throne X-Men. Moving on. We have Reiner Knizia. He's Game of the Week. I just feel like he's got games coming out of his ears. I would recommend watching Liege of Games on this one. And he has both games and likes both games. That this is kind of like melding. And so he does a very good explanation of this. There's some debate if it's that, I shouldn't say that great. There's a negative as you're placing the meeples for the area control and how you can place things. And once somebody's already claimed it, then you're not able to get points and such. So watch his video. It's pretty good. He does a good job of explaining it where I cannot. And just kind of go through that and see what you think of this. The price, we've got the smaller game for $19. Yeah, and they've got two games going on here. And then Cascadero, $50. So I think they're priced well in line. Let's scroll down to see what they're going to charge for shipping. Yeah, there's Liege. I don't think it's Game of the Year, but they market things how they want. Where are we with shipping? Shipping. Oh, come on. I feel like you just scroll forever on this stuff. Let's go. We've got shipping $4. Flat fee, they're saying $4 in the United States. Well, if you're in the United States, that's a really good deal. Actually, Canada's $9, EU's $9. That's pretty cool. I would rather them include the price in the game and then not have to worry about it. So you can get the Roll and Write and the base game for $68. That seems like a good deal. I would say if it's going to be $50 on here, it's probably going to be about $40, $45 on online miniature market or your online stores. So check this out. See what you think. I need to play Tigris and Euphrates and Yangtze and Yellow and all those just to see. But if you're interested in those and you can't get them because they're out of print or you don't like playing on BGA or something, this might be a pretty good deal. Might be a way for you to get into a Reiner Knizia game, but it's not going to be quite the classic that some of the ones that people love. So try to make the best decision for you. And then our next one, or wait a minute, I didn't talk about how much they've made. They've made $135,000. Now we can move on. The next one is $191,000, and this is a follow-up. And I just want to make anybody aware, if you're interested in this one, don't have it, you're going to pay €215, which is, what, $250 US? So this is an expansion. The expansion is 139 to like 89. And then, but if you don't have the game, you're going to have to pay 215. So I'm out. It's got an 8.2 rating on BGG. Look that up. See what you think. Kind of comic bookish dungeon crawl looking to me. A lot of bright colors. I'd rather paint them or ink them or something. But it's interesting. But at the same time, like some of the artwork on the cards, like this doesn't do much for me. If I'm going to pay $215 for a game, like, oh, it's a spear and it's, two colors, it's white and black and then the background's red. Like, I guess I want more out of this. And then the miniatures don't look great. And this is even like their best version because this is the computer rendered version of it. And there's not a lot of detail in them. I don't know. It's very cartoon-ish, in my opinion. So just kind of realize that as you're looking at this, and if this is something for you. And then let's see, where are our shipping? They got lots of stuff, lots of cards, lots of miniatures. The artwork just does not draw me in for $250, $215. And then, or $650 if you want everything, 650. That's a big jump. Yeah, I'm not into these miniatures. It's sad to say, but I'm just not. So, alrighty, let's continue to try to scroll. Man, this page is super long. My goodness. They're going to bore you before you ever get, before you ever get to the shipping. Oh my goodness. They really don't want you to know how much it's going to cost to ship this game. Here we go. Shipping to the US, 10 to 40 euros. Legendary, 10 to 30. Master Pledge, 20 to 40. So let's assume this is going to be like $40, $50, $50 to ship it on top of $200 and some if you don't have it. And if you do have it, then it's going to be, let's see, cheapest you can get 89 plus 50. So it's like 100. You're going to spend around $150 on this game. I don't know. So check that out, see what you think, and let me know down in the comments. Are you backing this? Do you have the first one? Are you looking at the expansion? We've got over 1,000 backers, almost $200,000. I am curious. Is this something you're interested in? Now, this one is not essential, but my wife loves Obsseion, and we have all the expansions, and I'm probably going to have to back this once I tell her that this is out. Obsession's great. It's on BGA. Find out if you like it that way. It's more fun. Most games are more fun in person, but Obsseion is a great, I don't even know how to describe it. It's worker placement while you're building up your tableau of rooms and so forth and so on. So, well, dog interruption. We'll continue. We have $101,000 raised, 2,600, almost 2,700 backers for this. This is a cheap add-on. Cheap. We have $28 pledge. And then if you want some metal coins, you can spend $39. And I'm going to have to look at our version. I bet I don't have the metal coins. And like I said, this is one of my wife's favorite games. We do need to review this together when her work schedule coincides with me doing videos. We will do a review and it will be good. And we will tell you it's great. and she'll probably want me to get the $39 coins as well. So anyway, there's not a lot to say about Obsseion. There's a whole bunch of stuff out there. It's been out a long time. You don't need all the expansions. Base game, great. Highly recommend it. Staple in our house, and we continue to play it. The Night Cage. So this is a sequel to the Night Cage. So this is Shrieking Hollow. We've got $227,000 raised, 3,182 backers. This debuted at Gen Con, I want to say 3 years ago now. So this is just now getting out for their sequel. And I really looked at it. I loved the premise and this whole, you're crawling around in the dark and you're in caves and you have this candle that's just allowing you to look so far. And then you kind of can get lost with the way that they lay the map out. So you have this board, but then you have a stack of tiles that are going on the board as you move around. And the board, like once you leave and the light disappears behind you, that tile is no longer there and a new one will come out next time you go back. So it's not like you can learn what's going on. So you're crawling around in the dark. You're trying to find your way to get out, so to speak. So you and your team can get out and not be eaten by everything that's in the area. I saw people playing it, and the more I talked about it, it's like some people liked it, some people didn't. So I kind of passed. I was like really, really into it. And I wanted to get it at Gen Con that year. And then I was just kind of like, I was just deciding that this isn't going to be something I spend my money on. I don't think this is going to be hitting the table a ton. I'm not sure it's going to be something I want to bring out even at Halloween. So I passed on it personally. Now, I think the people that like this like it a lot. And so check it out. See if it's something that you're interested in. See if the theme catches you and see what you think. Watch a playthrough so you can get a better idea of what's going on. And let's see. What are they going to charge us for the shipping? Oh, come on. So long. So US, we've got $12 to $20 depending on if you get the base game and the expansion. The expansion is $25, which that's pretty cheap for an expansion. And then we've got the deluxe expansion at $55. And let's see what we got here. Base game, $65. Newly imprisoned. For the newly imprisoned. So if you want the deluxe, all in, base, and new expansion, you're at $150 plus $20. So you're at $170, let's just say, for that. I don't think this is worth it. I don't think this is going to hit the table that much. Now, just for this expansion and base game standard for $65, that seems like a really good deal. Like if you want the gameplay of this, I think that's pretty exceptional. That's pretty cool. So I would check that one out if you're interested, for sure. And then one of you, and I forget which subscriber told me, check out Flame and Fang. So the designer of this is from One Stop Co-op Shop, and they've been covering cooperative games for years. So this is his foray into his game designerness. And the price on this is good. And that's what led me to kind of be like, I'm going to check this out. And that was a recommendation from one of our subscribers. You got $39. Looks cute. Could be kind of a family game, possibly. Deck crafting. Like, look right here. It just tells you deck crafting, aspect selection, resources, and card prepping. Replayability, because everything's going to get shuffled around and moved around. They all say it's got replayability. I'm not a big fan of some of the card art. These minions, I like the way that looks, and I like the way this is looking, but some of the like scratches and things where that's all that's on the card doesn't do a whole lot for me. So One Stop Co-op Shop has designed this game, so that's extremely biased, so just be careful of that. Look to other places. See what you think. Pick the ones that you like the best. And let me know down in the comments, is this something you're backing? Are you interested in this? Are you hoping it's successful? It is successful, right? They have hit their goal at 28,000, just barely. It's not doing well, right? and they probably need more than this to make this launch. So that's interesting. So maybe the influencer power is not enough to overcome here. I remember Tom Vassell saying, he wanted to design a game, but then found out like that's just not his ability, so to speak. Sorry about that. So he's sticking to what he does best. And Dice Tower does really good. So flat rate worldwide, $9 for 1 copy, $27 for 3 copies, and $36 for 5. Great. They really have, it's really a good bargain. Now, I haven't looked into so much about the gameplay and everything, but, check this out. Let me know what you think. Should I look into it more? I'll kind of go from there, but the price is very good. Very, very good. And then now we're on to what? Kickstarter. This is why I like GameFound. At least GameFound is just all board game stuff. And you'll type in tabletop or you'll type in board games here and you get all this other weird stuff. So I have sorted this from the highest funded to the lowest. And this is what Kickstarter recommends for me based on me just continuing to buy board games. Well, at least they have dice thrown at the top and they have a folding table game up here at the top with $1.6 million. So yeah, that makes sense. 3D stuff, I can kind of get it, but then I'm like, no. And this one picture, I really don't think the marketing people thought this one through. All right, look right here in the middle of the screen. What is that? What is she holding? Come on, I can't be the only one seeing that and thinking that has nothing to do with rubbing on your back. It's just wrong. I don't know what somebody was thinking with that picture. That's not good. No, we should just stop. One I didn't cover was this Dark Tomb Bloodthorn Island. This has gotten quite a bit of money. There's 3 days left. I don't know if there may be about 1 day left when this posts. So they've got $232,000. It's a little 10 game. You're going to roll dice. You're going to move around, do a little dungeon crawl, and it's costing you $20. So kind of button shy-ish, but you're going to have some cards. You're going to move around, and you're going to get a D20, and you're going to fight stuff. So I thought that was kind of cool. Maybe check that out if you're interested in like a pocket dungeon crawl and a few guys and women that are fighters. So I thought it was kind of slick. I haven't heard anything about it, and yet it's almost at $250,000. We've got 7,000 people backing this already. So thought that was kind of cool. So anyway, tell me what you think. Have you backed any of these? Are you interested in any of these? Or are all these like snooze? I don't want anything to do with them. I'm waiting for like CMON to come out with theirs this like November. The end of this month in November is usually when you get like some really big campaigns, and that's when it really hurts my wallet. So that's what happened with Cthulhu, Death May Die last year at this time, and Oathsworn. Both of those were like back to back, hurt me. So let's see what happens this year. See if I can kind of forego the FOMO, so to speak. Anyway, if you like this kind of stuff and you want me to do more Kickstarters, just kind of like talking about stuff, comment down below. I appreciate it. Helps me know. These don't get a lot of views, but for those of you who enjoy it, I like sitting here and talking to you about it. So let's figure it out together. Anyway, and just remember, no matter how you play, whether it's solo, with family, or friends, enjoy whatever you are bringing to the table. Have a great night. Bye.